In the last video, we've looked at engineering data, and now the second step is to create geometry. Ansys offers you a possibility to create geometry from scratch or import the existing model. We'll do the second one as it's much simpler. You can also download the model of the bracket from the link in the description below. Okay, let's go at it. Right-click on Geometry cell and choose Import Geometry and then Browse. There are plenty of file formats supported, more popular such as Ansys, IGS or STEP, and also some others. Select the right file and press Open. Boom, and we're done. Well, at that point you could go to the next video, but let's see some additional options. Okay, so there are two applications for modeling in Ansys. DesignModeler is long established, conventional and original Ansys modeler. It might be cumbersome and have old-looking graphical interface, but it has good tree structure. I guess Ansys wanted to improve this somewhat inconvenient tool for something new, something better, so they introduced SpaceClaim Direct Modeler. Though it looks much better and supposedly it has some smart features, it hasn't convinced me yet, so I use DesignModeler. To open it, right-click on Geometry cell and choose Edit Geometry in DesignModeler. It launches a separate window where you deal only with geometry. On the left side you may see a tree structure, and since we have already selected a file to import, there is already a feature for it in Tree Outline. Lightning bolt next to it indicates it needs to be updated. You can do this by clicking Generate in the Feature toolbar, right-clicking on Import Feature and selecting Generate or simply pressing F5. This is a step you need to do a lot in DesignModeler. Now you see the model in Graphics window. It's oriented sideways, it's nothing wrong with it, but let's rotate it so it looks better. If you select Import Feature, you may see some details on the bottom. The first is only a name of the feature that can be changed. Then you have a path to a source file. Then the third one, Base Plane, is where you can change orientation. But this option is grayed out and it may not be changed just by double-clicking on it. What you need to do is right-click on Import Feature and click on Edit Selections. Now you may select the plane which you would like to be associated with XY plane of your imported model. Let's select ZX plane in Tree Outline and press Apply. The model needs to be generated once more. Okay, this looks better now. Let's take a look at some more options. If you click on Operation, you may choose in drop-down menu Add Frozen or Add Material. Add Material means that if you have more bodies being in contact, they will merge together. If you want to keep them separate, you will choose Add Frozen. We only have one body, so at this point it doesn't really matter what we choose. Below that you have an option to filter in or out different types of bodies that might be in the imported model. We only have solid body in the model, so it's important to have option solid bodies enabled. And it doesn't really matter what we choose for surface and line bodies. There are some more advanced options which we don't need to look into right now, but let's see one last option. At the bottom you have Refresh option. If you enable it, it will perform Import Feature once again on the next Generate. This is important if you have changed the external model and want to upload it again. Depending on the format of imported model, there might be different options. For example, some formats don't store units, so you have to specify them manually. When you are satisfied with the model, you simply close DesignModeler without any need to save it. It does it automatically. After this step, you should have green tick in Geometry cell, and we can continue on with the most interesting step of this analysis, and this is defining supports, loads, meshing, and all that stuff. If you have any questions or ideas for future videos, write down comments. If you find this video useful, then hit that like button, and if you would like to be notified when there are new videos, subscribe. See you!